Guys, it's me, Tommy, and I'm back again with another tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how I created this medium-sized knotless braid look that goes up to my butt. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. So I always like to start off with freshly washed hair. Now you're wondering, freshly washed, but your hair's twisted up. Okay, so let me explain. So the hairstyle that I created for my labor and delivery, what I did was I washed my hair with those Marley twists, and then I took the twist out and kept the individual boxes that's in there. I twisted my natural hair up, left it like that for a couple of days, and here we are. Now the reason why I did that is because in this video at the time, had a 1-month-old, and I didn't have time for me to go ahead and redo my hair all over again. So I just kept my individual boxes in my hair. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use those same parts to create this look. So here we are. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna oil my scalp because I like when my scalp is my scalp is oiled up, baby. Yes, it makes the hairstyle look so much better. The products I'm going to be using is going to be the Shine and Jam, and I'm also going to be using the hair from Spectra, the stretch braid hair in 25 inches. I used 2 packs to create this look, and I have about 34 braids in my hair. Now with this hair, I love it. My sister purchased it from her beauty supply store. It was like $6 for this pack, and it comes pre-stretched at the ends. I did not cut the hair. I left it the length that it was, if you guys are wondering. So this is what it looks like. So as always, I always start from the back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take that twist out and I'm gonna finger detangle my hair, making sure that there's no knots in there when I go ahead and create this braid. Because I mean, it's knotless braids. That was a really corny joke. I don't even know why I said that. So I will go ahead and add that Shine and Jam to the roots of my hair. What that basically does, if you're wondering why people do that, is it makes the braid look super neat and not rough. So it smooths down the roots of your hair. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just braid my hair after that. Now with adding knotless braids to your hair, it's pretty easy to do. Basically what you're doing is you braid your hair first and then you eventually add the extensions in. So you see me braid my hair first, and now I'm gonna go ahead and just feed in the extensions. Now, rule of thumb when trying to figure out how much extensions to put in a single braid, it's all up to you on how thick you want the braid to be. You can just keep adding the extensions in, and it's gonna keep getting thicker and thicker and thicker, and that's gonna be what thickness you want your braid to be. Now, each braid that I did is not the same amount of extensions I put in my hair, because as you can see, not every box in my head is the same size. This is just me when I'm doing my hair myself. You can't really see the back of your head to know that you're doing the boxes the exact same size. So not every box braid has the same amount of extensions in there. So just basically just judge it with your eye on how thick you want your braid to be. So as you saw, I braided my hair first at the root, and I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna keep adding the extensions in my hair until I get to the thickness that I want, and then braid all the way down. Now the white stuff that you see in my hair, that is not dirt, that is the edge control that's doing that white thing to it. But eventually it goes away if you just wipe it off. Now when it comes to the end of your natural hair, all you basically do is you can either just tuck the hair in your braid, or if you're not familiar with how to tuck your hair with the braid, you can just add some jam or edge control to the end of your hair and it will blend right in with the braid. And you can see my husband in the back. He's trying to put our daughter to sleep, so that's why you see him walking back and forth, because that's what she likes. She likes when he walks her back and forth throughout the entire house so that she can go to sleep. So you see right here where I said ignore that residue because it doesn't stay there. Like, I just wipe it off and it goes away. This hairstyle took me about 4 hours to do. I think with my hair being already parted, it helped with shortening the hairstyle. It helped with shortening the time it was to create this hairstyle, because if I was to actually redo the back of my hair, and not the back, my hair, and actually do the parts all over again, which you see the parts look a hot mess, but if I was to do this whole process all over again, it probably would add about 2 hours on. My husband was getting ready to leave to drop my mother-in-law home, so that's the reason why I just wanted to get something done as fast as possible. So Here you see me go ahead and I'm gonna tuck my natural hair in with the braid so that you don't see it poking out. So that was like my tuck-in method, is basically when you're braiding it, you just literally just twist your hair into the braid, the extension. Now we're gonna work with the front area. I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit so you guys can see it again. Always, always, always make sure your hair is moisturized, especially when you're doing protective hairstyles. So I'm just gonna add the oil to my scalp and then pass the oil down to my hair. I'm gonna finger detangle my hair, and then we're gonna go ahead and add that edge control to the base of my hair. And then after that, I'm gonna braid my hair first and then feed in the remaining extensions so that it can create my box braid. So you see me, I'm just constantly adding the braid into it. Make sure also when you're adding your extensions that it's kind of even. You're not adding it all to one side of your hair, if that makes sense. So I'll braid a little bit, I'll add the extension, braid a little bit, add the extension, so that all three pieces are evenly the same size. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Now when it comes to my natural hair, I think here I probably added some edge control to the, yeah, I'm gonna add some edge control. Oh, see? Added a little bit of edge control to it and I just braid it down. So I'm gonna continue to do this process throughout my hair. I'm going to stop speaking, let you enjoy the music that my husband created, and yeah, just watch me braid. So I had to stop really quick because my husband was gone and baby girl woke up. Look at Tamia. Oh my gosh. She was so young here, oh my word. She's 3 months now, but look at how young she was. She hates being swaddled now. So I just had to take a quick break. But now you guys can see a better look on how long the braids are. So it's about butt length. That's what 25 inches gave me. And I am 5'7". Anyway, now that she's back asleep, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the remaining of my braids, oiling my scalp, and then going ahead and braid. And here's the final look. I'm just showing you guys how versatile the braid is. You can see it looks like it's coming right out of my scalp. This is why a lot of people love knotless braids, because it just gives you that look that looks like it's your hair being braided. And then I like the fact that this hair is pre-stretched, so it definitely looks like it was my hair, which is braided up, growing out of my scalp. And then you can see what the edge control does to the roots of your hair. Now this is about a week later. I always like to give you guys the final look, not the same day, but a week or so later, so you guys can see how it holds up. So this is the final look. You can see that some of the braids unraveled a little bit. You see that right there? That's what I'm talking about with the hair. Like it tend to unravel, which I really didn't like. But you can see that it just didn't have any kind of tension on my hair. And it was a great look for me to have, especially with having a newborn. I can always just throw it in a ponytail if I wanted to and it wasn't in the way. Very easy style to create. If you guys want to give it a shot, let me know below if you have any questions as well, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.